two-pot system was designed to improve the chances of better financial well-being for pension fund members when they reach retirement, while balancing that with the need for them to be able to tap onto their short-term savings pot. AlexForbes survey got a sense of what pension fund members had done with their withdrawals.
So what we did see coming through on the survey is members indicating that where they have decided to take money from their savings pot, they've used that to try and reduce some debt. So 50% using that to reduce debt, and 30% of members using the money to cover essential living expenses.
The survey noted that claims were made from those working in different sectors across the economy, with, for example, 24% of the claims coming from the wholesale and retail trade sector, 10% from the mining sector and 9% from the manufacturing sector, with people who likely had been grappling with the higher cost of living crisis tapping onto their funds.
So we did see claims coming through at all income categories, but by far the majority being in sort of middle to lower income categories. Now that does make sense in a way, because at lower income categories, people are using a larger proportion of their income to cover essential living expenses.
AlexForbes says by the 30th of November 2024, it had received more than 348,000 claims worth around 6.5 billion rand, significant volumes to process, but it's credited its digital platforms for enabling efficiencies.
In the first month, being September, of the total claim volume, 65% of it was received in the month of September. So really significant volume in that first month, and especially the first 2 weeks. So that did put some pressure on systems, but at the end of the day, our teams managed to process these claims within an average of 8 working days.
Overall, Lang believes the new two-pot system has managed to strike the balance between ensuring long-term retirement savings while fulfilling shorter-term essential needs.
The system now provides that ability and really gives a balance and flexibility to members to take money out before retirement if they really need it, and then if they have no other options. And then at the same time, there's the 2/3 of the contributions which gets preserved into the future. So I think the two-pot system is doing a great job of what it intended to do, and I think is serving the needs of our members.
At the end of January, the South African Revenue Service announced that it had received over 2.6 million applications for tax directives for withdrawals from the savings withdrawal benefit of the two-pot system, indicating that a total gross lump sum of just over 43 billion rand had been paid out by the end of January. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.